Rundown, Cyber Monday, presented by C4. C4 is the overperformance and overachievers. It's for overperformance, overachievers. When continually push the limits of their bodies, minds to reach their goals. We're here for people who won't settle for just standard ingredients when it comes to their energy drink. Need to fuel up fast? Get your hands on C4 Energy Yellow Can. Need to power through a mental lift? C4 Smart Energy brings energy, focus, and mental performance. Every can comes packed with 200 milligrams of caffeine plus clinically studied ingredients designed to unlock higher levels of energy and strength. Drink it up, you'll feel energized in minutes. Now 30% off for Cyber Monday. All right, NFL recap. Oh, Dan, you got fucking waxed. Same old, same old.
That one sucks.
This is one of those bad panels for us.
Yeah, no, this sucks.
It's a bad day. I'm like totally, nobody even blinks when the Jets lose, but you're bad enough that people shouldn't blink, but they do.
Well, no, it's a terrible franchise. It's a sad franchise. I don't know why we keep getting put on national television.
Right.
Every time it happens, Frank. Every time it happens, it's just worse than the last time.
You guys also are a team that it always makes it a little worse. You did have the period of ascension when it's like you're a hot team, and now you're just a joke.
You're just good enough to get teased.
No, I really do think that the double doink, like, that Bears team was playing the best football of anyone in the NFL that year, so.
Oh, no.
He missed it! 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 He missed it off the fucking upright! Cody Parkey dunked one! He fucking dunked it!
That was just whatever.
Would you rather be a Bears fan right now or just an 0-16 Jets fan?
You guys have something to hope.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
this is the most exciting year I've had in a long time.
Dude, I saw someone fucking did a mock draft and they had us getting the Georgia quarterback, the kid who transferred from USC. Like, why?
Yeah,
I don't want that.
trash.
I don't want anything. I actually would be okay if the Bears were like, we're gonna take next year off. Like, we're franchise still exists.
Yeah.
Let's give everyone a break for you.
Yeah.
My God, I'm proud of the Patriots. They're putting up a fight.
What was your favorite part of the game?
The field goal at the end.
Did you see that one?
I did see it. I did see it.
Is that the only play you saw?
Of that game, yeah, that was the only play I saw. People are like in my asshole.
No TVs in the.
Well, you're the leader of Patriots Nation.
Hold on. You have to expect people to bust your balls about that.
I mean,
you did not want that happening.
Yes. You have to
not
want what
You didn't want that happening.
I don't give a fuck.
Stop.
You going on a date on a Sunday is fine, but you can't then be like, why are people busting my balls?
No, but it's like the Patriots aren't gonna. I declared them not winning the Super Bowl. Well, I mean, anybody who's looking at the NFL and wins and losses, we're in a major pandemic here. Lives are being lost. That's the bigger issue. That's what I'm focusing on.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, but still watch.
Meh.
What about all the rest of the game?
So I mean, you guys are just officially full-blown fair weather front runners. We only watch when we're good. You only watch when you're good. You only watch if you're going to win the Super Bowl. I mean, that's it, right?
Listen,
it's fine. Just admit it.
I declared that I have the bad. I like people in my ass. I didn't give a fuck. Like
right. You don't care about the team when they're not winning.
Yeah, no. It's Super Bowl's a bust.
All right, that's
fine. Might
fine.
as well be a preseason game. I don't watch Michigan either.
So, like, if there's a few years of mediocrity, you should just stop watching for years on end?
4 to 8. No, it's very different when you've won 6 Super Bowls. So let's start with the Super Bowl. One of the great games in the history of the National Football League. This is like, Patriots, the dynasty's not over, but this COVID-impacted year.
That was a very unfair shot you took at Glennie and Doug's, though.
Yeah, what was that about?
Against the Chargers. I mean, that was
That tweet.
Well, everybody.
Well, that's a very unfair
scene? What was wrong with that picture?
There
was a few guys eating some food.
Those are hard-working guys.
Pizza.
What are you gonna go
watching football?
What are you gonna go
with
to the fucking coal mines and kick a shovel out of people's hands?
I would have rather been in my situation.
Salt to the earth. Just spit on next time. Why don't you just come in and spit on them next time?
They're doing their job.
I would have rather been in my situation than their situation.
They're on the front lines doing their job, eating pizza, watching football.
Doing your work. It's hard work out here, okay?
Glenny.
Listen,
I can't
we're banned from Philadelphia. We can't do the thing. I would have been there. We couldn't.
By the way, we're banned. Philadelphia didn't ban us. COVID restrictions.
COVID, right?
Yeah.
So
people definitely would take that and be like, and people, they got banned from Philadelphia.
Yeah, and so listen again, 100 out of 100 times. Yesterday, the situation I would have rather been my situation.
Couch shopping,
day.
Dude. The pizza was good.
I bought myself a couch.
The Prince Street pizza guy said he made his own slice for us.
Oh, the spicy vodka slice, and you weren't even here for it.
Oh yeah, no, you were here. Yeah, I thought you already had it. I'm like, goddamn.
No, he brought it here for that.
Dude, Dave, the best part is you make one of those guys who I was doing ad reads throughout that entire stream with the promo code Dave.
I told MB I probably wasn't going to be here for the stream. I didn't know that, but listen, life happens, and you got to roll with it.
Actually, I'm okay with you making fun of Glenny because I can't watch football.
Doug's that scene. It was everyone's like, oh, how do you not do it? And I looked, and this is like a miserable group of you. Like, it was a miserable scene.
It was guys watching football eating pizza,
Dave. That's
what
this company's built on.
That is literally our fan base you're talking about. The people at home look just like that.
Couch buyers.
You're buying $10,000 couches with fucking.
Oh, 10,000. That's just for the fucking footrest. Yeah.
The ottoman.
I didn't care that people were making fun. I want that. That's good.
Oh,
That's
you were snapping.
No.
You were
the
so
Kelly
rattled.
Keegs snap was a rattle.
You were so
I
rattled.
didn't get the Kelly Keegs joke.
Yeah, and you immediately came over the
that
top.
means you were-
Kelly Keegs is like never tweet at me once. It's like, oh, good to see you're funny again. Like, you're out.
That means you were on high alert.
Yeah,
When you snapped Kelly Keys,
you were ready. You were backed into a corner. You were just clawing
That
at
was
people.
an awesome tweet I did. She's like, oh, you're funny again. Hey, guess what, Kelly Keys? You're fired.
Her tweet was awesome. Referencing the fucking joke. I know, you dummy.
Right.
Once I got it, I
that was
retracted.
high alert, Dave.
No.
You were totally
I was
on
not
edge.
high alert.
You were
Let me tell
totally
you something
rattled.
about my life. I get more positive clout than that because it's like the Costanza thing. You get a club. It's a card. It's like, oh, you're hanging out with like pretty girls. That's good. I want that out there. So don't think I was not. I don't care that I missed the 1 o'clock slate.
No, I know you want it out there. I'm saying we're gonna bust your balls,
That's
and everyone
fine.
else should too.
Oh,
You're totally fine. I'm totally okay with it.
Everyone's up my ass.
Totally just laughing about it. We're just having a good time here. I get it. It's just a joke.
Busting my balls about like a girl fucking her soul cycle instructor is far more destructive than, oh, look at Dave, he's out with like a really pretty girl. Fine, I can fucking deal with it. That girl does not like Trent.
Yeah, well, tell me the story.
Like
Tell me the story.
Let me tell you
Tell me the story.
Well, apparently they like made fun of her, but
Well, she did not exactly,
not really.
not a great performance
She's a
for her
crazy one?
on the podium.
Someone said she's a crazy one.
Well, no.
Joe, definitively, as far as the show goes, she's the crazy one.
It's Bachelor.
Right, but I'm saying,
It's Bachelor.
but you cannot deny that she's the crazy one. Whether or not in reality, I don't know, but she's the crazy one.
We had quite a bit of back and forth, like, well, you're on The Bachelor, so people are going to talk about you. That comes with the territory. She didn't see it that way. She actually DM'd, and I don't know if Kelly Keegs saw it, but Kelly, you're a cunt, and then deleted it.
When?
Because
probably in the middle of.
Wait, last night?
What?
Wait, last
when
night?
was the tweet? What was the DM?
Yeah.
Last night she had
Because
DM'd her
we
that.
had this exchange. The Kelly Keegs thing.
And she's not crazy though.
No, not at all.
No. Here's how
Totally
it went down.
fucking loose cannon dropping C-bombs on strangers on the internet and deleting it.
Listen,
Totally, she's a sweetheart.
No,
She's a sweetheart.
For the
dude.
record, people know how I feel in that word. I tried to bring it back. Fauci, thanks, buddy. Just put half the country out of business, you fucking cunt. So, but what happened was that tweet happened when I was like, oh, you're fired, Kelly Keegs. And then I figured out, oh, it's the joke from the reference, and she felt bad. She's like, who is this? I'm going to be nice to Kelly Keegs. And I went and looked, and Kelly Keegs was ripping her apart. So she's like, you're a cunt. And then she deleted it, and
Hey,
Oh
totally
my
normal
God.
stuff. Just totally like just a calm Sunday couch shopping with a pretty girl. No big deal.
pretty girl's an understatement.
Yeah. No, she's a rocket.
So, if that's the moral of the story, Dave's and by the way, it's not couch. They have a fucking restaurant. It's a restaurant. That's where I went. It's across from me. I bought a couch for myself. Then I went like 4-0 covering fucking games, so I had a pretty good fucking Sunday.
So you bought an extra couch, upgraded it.
College.
Glenny, by the way, watching games with him is you can't.
Game flow is amazing.
He is
Game flow is great.
He's
I loved it
so
personally.
happy.
The Chargers have to score. The Chargers have to score. Focus.
Focus. He's in.
Is he incapable of doing a
Just
fucking rollout? Is that incapable?
Fucking focus.
Doing a rollout?
Will you focus?
I'm focused.
Will you focus? No, you're not. You're not focused.
I'm focused.
You're not focused.
I'm focused.
You're not.
This is the game.
That's the worst part. Is that you're not. You're fucking balls beach wearing it, chilling out, relaxing, living your life, and we need a first down. We need a touchdown. He's so happy. He's so
a happy
optimistic.
guy.
No, it was bizarre.
He kept on saying game flow. After a touchdown, he would be like, the Vikings Panthers game.
That was incredible.
He had the over, and
I had the Panthers.
Yeah, so the score ticker alerts that the Panthers just scored, and Glenny's like, game flow, that game's flying over. And then they show it's a defensive touchdown. He's like, yeah, it might change.
But then they got another defensive touchdown
He's like,
68 seconds later. It was incredible.
Saying game flow.
It's the happiest, jolliest man in the land.
Faraday, I don't know about you, but I don't even know what trends are nowadays. So how are we supposed to know what to shop for? Do what I do. Don't buy for now, buy forever. For timeless pieces that will last a lifetime of wear, check out Faraday. Faraday makes high-quality, comfortable clothing for life, sustainably minded, designing products with a thoughtful focus on fabric. Every piece is made to last a lifetime, guaranteed. Faraday is committed to community and environment, all they do. Buying forever is the smartest way to shop, and now is the smartest time to do it. Right now, you can save 25% off your next Faraday purchase when you go to FaradayBrand.com/rundown. That's Faraday, F-A-H-E-R-T-Y, brand.com rundown for 25% off, FaradayBrand.com/rundown. College football, obviously Michigan sucks. Dan, I agree with you, and Wisconsin,
didn't play.
Nope, Northwestern is who I thought. I bet them. I was surprised by. By the way, the play that really changed that game, I have it on my phone because I bet on Northwestern. I taped it. There was a 4th down in like the first quarter, and Michigan State got called for pass interference, and the ref was right there, and it was pass interference. He threw the flag, and he picked it up. It was inexplicable.
Big Ten refs are so bad this year. It's insane.
Inexplicable.
It's crazy.
This I almost tweeted about, and I knew there was no way to win, sign of maturity, if whatever you want to call it. The Vanderbilt kicker doing a squib kick is a joke.
Well, they set her up to fail. Having her do that kick, I feel like just opens it. But I feel like more than anything, it opens it up.
Like I almost read my Nana could have made that kick. She's dead.
Right, and I'm sure she actually has a good leg.
Yeah,
so why would they?
She's a goalie for the Vanderbilt.
Right.
But why would
also so classic that Vanderbilt didn't even get into field goal range?
No, I know.
They're so bad.
But why put her out? Like and then no matter what, people are like, oh, you don't like women. It's like, well, she didn't like she.
That is a sign of maturity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it is crazy that's like that. Why is that? Anybody could have done that.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, well, it was perfectly executed. It's like, yeah, but.
Not really. I mean, she just squibbed it.
Yeah.
I get the thing that I get confused about is like it was a good moment, great moment for like, breaking barriers and stuff. But when people say like breaking barriers, are women going to start playing in college football like
Probably
big Power 5? Like that doesn't make
Can't imagine.
Right. So that part I don't really understand. It is cool because
I do think a zillion years from now.
And what did Kathy Ireland? What was that movie? Unnecessary Roughness?
Yeah.
No. Straight Arrow, Gennaro. She was a kicker.
I wish she had gotten a chance to.
Yeah, but that wasn't real life. That was a movie.
Well, this wasn't real life either. When you fucking squib kick it.
I also wish she had like. In the post game press conference, I wish she had like bashed the coach.
Right, be like,
no, been like we suck. No, we suck. Like, how do we not get in the red zone?
I want a shot. You fucking bums couldn't even get there.
Right, she should have just gone all in. Like, this offense is terrible. So, they don't put me in a spot to win.
Or like, why are we celebrating me when we lose 41-0 and like to get first down as a team?
We got to go watch the tape.
Yeah.
You think you could squib it like that though? You should get on the field and place it just like that.
I know I couldn't.
I squib it like she didn't
do it exactly like she did.
It wasn't even like. What did I miss something? It was right to the guy. And he just fell
every time there
was no return. It wasn't,
Every time I'm on a football field, I think I can kick.
That's what I mean. It was executed well.
I never can.
I could squib it as well as she could. Yeah.
All right.
So could like any female probably in the world. The fight night, which I had no interest in, and the Tyson Roy Jones I didn't watch. By all indications, a snooze fest. But the Jake Paul stole the show by knocking out Nate Robinson. And now there's a couple different ways to look at this. First, everybody in the Grand Mile will fight Jake Paul. Like, who cares? We get it. Everyone wants to fight Jake Paul.
Billy Football wants to fight Jake Paul.
Everybody wants to fight Jake Paul.
Jake Paul can beat motherfuckers up, by the way.
Well,
he'll beat all those guys up, I think.
Yes.
All those NBA guys being like, I'll fight him, I think he'll beat them up.
I have absolutely no idea. I thought Nate Robinson would win because the athlete. If you watch the replay, he literally walked face first. I saw Teddy Atlas being like, it's not necessarily about athletic ability, it's experience in the ring.
Boxing.
He has more. I have no idea, but that's what makes it interesting. I no longer have any clue on how good a fighter Jake Paul is and the type of guy he could beat. I tweeted this. People are like, oh, now he's calling out fucking Conor McGregor. If you told me I had to bet, I would say they are 100% going to fight.
You got Logan. Logan's calling out Floyd, and Jake's calling out.
It's a money.
So much money.
Yeah.
And Conor can go in and just fucking literally beat him up in 2 seconds if he wanted to.
I think Conor Mayweather is a bigger mismatch than Conor because of the weight difference.
Yeah.
Like, Floyd Mayweather is the best of all time versus a guy who hadn't trained. Floyd Mayweather could have knocked out or ended Conor whenever he wanted.
Yeah, but even like when we went to that fight, we always were saying like Mayweather's hand speed versus McGregor's. I think McGregor's hand speed versus Jake Paul is like also just as significant.
Correct, but but those guys are the same size.
Yeah.
Right. Like Jake Paul's 6 something, like way bigger than.
Well, no, McGregor's bigger than Mayweather. He's
not that much bigger.
I think they're more of the same size.
I mean, he's
than
fought
Jake
at like 165.
There's a gigantic difference between Jake
he is
Paul
6'1", right?
Right.
Yeah, he's a big boy. No, the Paul brothers are big. They're like state champion wrestlers.
Right.
They've been training like hard to box. Dave Robinson was just like fucking around the whole time. Jake Paul was like training with boxers.
I didn't know what to do, but it
doesn't matter that you're an athlete.
KB?
It really
is KB
doesn't.
over there, Donnie?
But here is.
I was surprised that you thought that being like a boxing guy. Like athleticism matters, but not
speed.
like.
I thought it'd be speed, but he walked right into it. But what I'm saying now on the business side is, Jake Paul, his next move will be very, very carefully calculated. But now people don't know.
Be maximum money.
Right. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but he's done it kind of right. Like he did the YouTube kind of thing. Then he fought like an athlete, not a combat sports guy, but an athlete. He keeps going up, but also keeping himself like the favorite.
I had no interest in that fight. I will now have interest in his next fight if he picks the proper opponent.
It was awesome. I mean, it was a fucking good event.
Yeah, the main card sucked.
The sparring thing was terrible.
What's hilarious is Tyson saying it was on weed, and we like basically are banned from like 10 states for our guys having like weed 6 days ago. That's crazy.
What do you get when you guzzle down cum?
Right.
You know, it was great. Snoop was awesome.
He was good on it.
Snoop was real good.
But
the reaction for Nate Robinson is just as bad as
it's not. Why did Nate Robinson do that? It's not worth it. Like he'll always be remembered.
Well, I think he probably thought he was gonna I'm an athlete. I'm a professional athlete. Let me do it.
Yeah,
I will say too. Twitter, whether it's Blackjack, Twitter, whatever, you can't have it both ways. Everyone's like, Nate's gonna kill him. Then Jake Paul won. Everyone wants to take away. It's like, oh,
it doesn't count.
Yeah,
no, you talk shit and you got dominated.
Totally.
I think Nate Robinson is missing a truth guy in his group.
Yeah.
Someone like a week before was like, hey Nate, you maybe are in trouble.
And I think Teddy Atlas had like the best. I tried to get him on, but he had a tweet. He's like, it's not all athletic ability. Boxing's about like experience, not being scared.
Yeah.
And if you really watch the replay, which I did like 10 times, like no fighter in their right mind does what Nate just walked at him like.
Yeah. And once he got his bell rung on the one that was like kind of in the back, he was he was scared, he was shook, he was like wobbly, he was done.
If you guys remember, one of my favorite shows ever in the last like 20 years was The Contender. I fucking loved it.
Yep.
And those guys were real boxers and they made them look good, but then when they got, and those are real fighters.
Yeah.
But then when they got versus like average guys, they got destroyed.
Right.
So it's interesting because they are talented.
So you think that's Jake Paul?
I don't know. That's why
I think.
But here's the thing.
Doesn't even matter necessarily.
He'd be an absolute moron or an idiot ever to fight anybody who's a no-name regular fighter and get exposed. Go fight fucking Conor McGregor.
And if you lose, whatever, you make $1 zillion and you lost to like one of the greatest UFC fighters ever, it doesn't matter.
We were so close to like being the leader in whatever this is. I never figured out how to like do it through Rough and Rowdy because they don't need us, but we were close.
Yeah.
This monolith in Utah, it's gonna be fake, right?
What is this?
It appeared what
is it?
It's not. It's hollow, so it's not like all the way filled.
I don't even
it just showed up.
It showed up last week and then it disappeared last night.
But you know what the problem is? It's exactly what like somebody who wanted to plant something would look like.
Yeah.
Like it's almost
it looks like a movie.
Wait,
it's like if you had to script a UFO thing, it would be shiny, metallic.
It looks like
it's a fucking refrigerator in the middle of the desert.
It looks
but
like
the thing
Arrival.
is, it's planted like into the ground.
Great movie, by
so
the
it's sturdy, but it's not. It's hollow. So it's
and now it's gone.
And now it's gone.
The Arrival is.
Someone's fucking with us.
Yeah.
Did you like The Arrival?
It was alright.
There we go. That was obvious. The
Wait,
Arrival
wasn't
is
this,
a
Yo,
great
just
movie.
because you like every fucking thing you see and I have standards, relax.
The
like
Arrival's a 90 on tomatoes.
You go by tomatoes like
You don't like the name
we've
Grogu.
had this argument so many times
The
before.
Grogu is like the best name.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
You said. Good
I said
nice
trying
try.
Yeah, no one's gonna ever call him Grogu. They're gonna call him Baby Yoda.
I will call him Grogu.
Yeah, everyone else will call him Baby Yoda.
Oh, that's Baby
for the end
Yoda's
of time.
name?
Grogu.
Yeah, it's Baby Yoda.
No, it's Grogu.
I watched the first two
It's Baby Yoda.
episodes.
Everyone's gonna call it Baby Yoda.
That was
think it
such
was
a good
that
episode.
good.
I literally said, I'm like, they
It's
must
the
have
same
been.
fucking thing
They
every
must have
time.
had a million people come
It's
around
the same
that.
thing every time.
KB.
Yeah, except
How good of a wrestler were the Paul brothers? I like it. Is he actually like a good fighter now?
I don't think we can judge that yet.
I agree.
What makes anyone think that Nate Robinson would be even
Yeah.
remotely decent?
Well, I did because he's such a good athlete.
They were
Well,
like
basketball.
Yeah, I think athletic skills transferable.
I don't
But
know.
I mean, it is kind of crazy to think just like if you're good at one sport, you'd be good at another. Like hockey players.
think
Be a
that.
How
basketball
good
player.
was Jake
hockey's
Paul as a
different
wrestler?
because
Really
skate,
good?
But like a center
but-
fielder
but
or a
based-
shortstop
he
or
was an
like.
Ohio
Yeah, but I think that
State
fighting
qualified.
is kind of as much of
He would
an
have been
X
like
factor as
D3 level.
being on skates is. You know?
You may
Logan
be
was
right.
good.
Oh, Logan was a good wrestler. Jake
Yeah,
was.
but
He would have beaten Jake.
Name the score, Dan. Name the score. It's a tech fall. 3 minutes.
The whole thing's crazy, and the whole clan they're after. It's a wild world.
I like the name Grogu.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying people are going to still call him Baby Yoda.
No, I call him Grogu. What about Baby Grogu?
He's gonna be called Grogu. If you watch the episode, he's gonna be called Grogu.
No,
they
the
mentioned
public
they're
is gonna
like
call him Baby
there's
Yoda.
only one other like creatures like Yoda who's white. He's Grogu.
Grogu.
He's Baby Yoda.
Where's Jeff D'Lo?
Yeah, Jeff
Grogu.
D'Lo's
You
going to fucking call him that. Jeff D'Lo's going to. I'm talking about the
no,
general
I
public.
just assume you didn't
Jeff
like
D'Lo's
Queen's
already
Gambit
named
either.
his
I love
dog
Grogu.
Grogu.
Listen, you just assume I don't like it because I have standards and I say when I don't like something.
You say
The
you don't like
Mandalorian
everything.
is the same show over and over and
What
over.
did you think?
Even those guys admit it. It's a
It
procedural
isn't.
show. It's like
It isn't.
he loses Baby Yoda and then he has to save him and then they go to a new
Grogu.
planet and they do it again.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
The
it
last
is.
one
It's
wasn't.
literally the same
It
thing every
isn't.
time. Okay, so maybe one episode out of the last 20.
No,
different.
they have a couple, and then it starts the plot line. I mean,
The plot line is one plot line, him trying to get Baby Yoda back to the Jedi's.
That's
And
a pretty
otherwise,
big plot
That's
line.
it. All
That's
it
a
is, oh my
pretty
God,
big
we're in
plot
trouble.
line.
I have to help you. And in the meantime, while I help you, Baby Yoda gets in danger and I save him. And do it all over
like
again.
every. I mean,
No,
there's
that's
a
like every
general-
procedural show. It's a procedural show.
What do you guys think about Stephen Che not liking
You
Queen's
never
Gambit?
have a good argument back about TV.
It's a
always
great
it's either
show.
tomatoes or you say it's great. That's
No,
it.
no, that-
And then when I describe what the show is, you just go, oh, you hate everything.
No, there's an overlying theme of they got the guy with this bad sword, and then you got a Jedi who shows up out of nowhere with the two, and the fish I want to take home. And I get
Yeah,
that
that
there's
frog
theme.
lady,
I
that-
get
she
it's like
really sucks.
18.
I can't
get
believe
that it's
you
like
liked her.
18-ish, but that's but it's
right.
an overall
That's all I'm saying.
theme to it. It's
All
a
I'm
good
saying is that it's very repetitive, like the 18.
Oh my God.
And then then he gives up. I would give up too if I was wrong.
It's not giving up.
It is. It is.
What did you think about Stephen Che saying Queen's Gambit kind of sucked?
I replied to that. I said, shop KFC. That's literally
Yeah,
what
it's
I
like
said.
there's a show that I fucking love. I was the biggest proponent of that. I was the one
I
talking
just
about
love
that. We
Stephen-
didn't even know what it
You know what
was.
the world doesn't need is Stephen Che's TV takes. Just
The
like
world doesn't
straight
need.
up.
The world does not need more Stephen Che. Let's just keep the
Stephen
Stephen Che
state of
exposure
football, we
at
don't-
a
yeah.
minimum here.
Stephen Che doing fucking album reviews now. We don't need that.
I'll tell you what, the JPP INT, when I see that, it makes me want to throw my computer out the
It's
fucking
racist.
window.
J'ai pipi, j'ai pipi, j'ai pipi. Personal foul. JPP.
It makes
He's a racist
it makes
person.
me want to do
He says
something
that
dangerous.
We've said it on the act. He does verbal blackface. Something happens in his voice, and it's racist.
That face, that's
Like,
why
I
just
don't-
wanna
I don't know
punch
why,
him.
but I just
I want to
feel
hit
it.
him in the face with it. Did you watch The Undoing? The finale last night?
Hate it, right?
No, it was awesome.
Oh, I thought
I
you
haven't
didn't like
seen
it.
No.
I'm rewatching Succession. That fucking show's so good.
That's the best show on TV.
Like, when is it coming back?
There's another show I like.
The guy actually told me when
Greg
he
Yeg.
waltzed into the pizza review. By the way, speaking of these Black Friday, one day. We only put these on one day. design, skeleton, pizza, one bite. Last one, this one's just Dan. I mean, Luka Garza bet the game.
What?
Luka Garza bet the game.
Oh, yes, that Iowa game?
Yeah.
So I pushed.
He bet the
I
game.
got lucky.
You don't,
that was crazy.
You don't say what he said unless you, and Luka Garza is a gambling name.
That was Luka Garza? Yeah, no, he's like a Gambino guy.
Correct. That's like, that reminded me.
What did he say? He whispered about the over or something?
He goes,
yeah. Yes.
It was like a half-court
like
shot
on an interview?
30-point game.
It was, yeah.
No,
Iowa was
the second went
game.
in, the camera's on him. He's walking off the bench with a towel.
Yep.
Guy shoots like a three-quarter shot, goes in. He just goes,
yeah, to cover the spread. That was the spread. It was 28.
Like
it was like 28 and a half. I was so happy that I didn't lose and I pushed, but still, that was remarkable.
unbelievable. That's
crazy.
like that. The Luka Garza reminded Elio. He always tells the story was like the halftime scores when they announced him at Richmond. He's playing football and he was like tuning out his coach, listening to the out-of-town scores. The coach like knew Elio's. That's when he and McShay ran a book, and I was the only client.
They probably did well.
Cleaned up.
Really well.
That's it.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy.
Crazy.
College basketball, I mean, it is the greatest sport to gamble on. It's just madness. It's every game is madness. Every game is stupid.
And so now we got
sense.
2 college basketball shows?
2 college basketball shows.
And the do-to-dos?
No, it's B-Mob and B-Mob. That's, yeah.
All right,
B-Mob
Cyber
and B-Mob.
Monday, watch the telethon tonight, final push. That's it.
You know what's going to be great about the B-Mobs is, like, I think they'll get into an arms race of, like, who releases first. So eventually we'll just be like, they'll just keep pushing. I think it's Monday morning. They'll keep pushing it back.
No episodes are out?
No, they are.
Saying?
I'm saying, like, when they release it during the week.
Got it. Yeah,
so, like, all of a sudden we're going to have, like Wednesday night at, like, 11 p.m. releases. Like, how'd this happen? Previewing next week's games. Yeah.
All right.
Gotta get it out.